and that's Kai and Tippy.
Welcome back. Drama on Dancing on Ice last night with Liberty Pool skating off the ice for the final time after losing out to Kai in the skate-off. Bez made it safely through despite stumbling during his beekeeping routine. Now, the Masked Singer's final on Saturday night was full of surprises. Panda was crowned the winner, revealed, of course, to be Natalie Imbruglia. Mushroom was unmasked as Charlotte Church. And we discovered Robo Bunny's true identity.
Yes, Mark. Absolutely smashed it, buddy.
Thank you.
Such a soulful voice.
Well done, Wheeler.
And Robo Bunny joins me now. Mark, it's so good to see you. I have goosebumps just listening to that song again. Mark, you were fantastic. What was the whole experience like to you? You must have been asked to take part in so many shows over the years. Why this one?
Yeah, like in fairness, I think through the years, all of us lads in Westlife have, you know, got phone calls about various shows. And obviously, you know, some of us have gone on and done those shows. We have King of the Jungle, we have Nikki that was on Strictly and stuff like that. But for me, I don't know, I always just felt like, you know, if the right opportunity and the right show came along that felt right for me, then, you know, I would absolutely consider it. And I kind of didn't take me too long to say yes to The Masked Singer, to be fair, because I'd watched it already the couple of years before that. And I just felt like because it was so focused on the voice and the vocals, and also the other element being that for the first time in 20 years, I could sing in front of millions of people and nobody was looking at me. And I found that idea very interesting, you know, because in the past I had kind of struggled even at certain points with just self-confidence on the camera. I didn't like cameras being on me. It felt kind of heavy. And so it was an interesting experience to completely remove that element. And it gave me a new kind of confidence. But interestingly, when I took the mask off, the confidence stayed, you know? So I kind of learned something from it, I suppose.
Were you in charge of the bunny the whole way through?
Yeah, so one of the most difficult things was there's so many layers to this, okay? So normally in the band or whatever, when I'm singing, I just have a microphone in my hand and I sing the song. With this, the costume itself is really heavy. You can see those shoulders. I mean, I've got like 2 glass houses on each shoulder. And there's timber in there, and there's foam, but you know, it was pretty heavy. But on top of that, I'm singing live in front of loads of people. You know, millions of people are watching. You've got the judges sitting there looking at you. There's so many elements that were not normally there. But then, on top of everything, I have a little mechanism, almost like the brake to a bike, in my hand, and I'm moving the bunny's mouth as well as singing at the same time. And I was also flipping my voice from, like, you know, robot voice to like the high-pitched bunny voice. So I've never had that many elements to contend with. But, you know, I just kind of, I embraced it. I treated it like I was playing a part in a show, you know, and well, I mean, I literally was, but I didn't look at it as in, oh, I'm a celebrity in a suit. I kind of looked at it as in, right, I am now this character, you know, I am a bunny and a robot mixed together as a hybrid, and we are in this world, you know.
You are as one, Mark. You really were. I mean, the whole show is shrouded in secrecy. They go to great lengths to keep you all very separate. How difficult was it for you to keep it a secret from your friends and your family and your bandmates, of course?
Yeah, that was tough because, like, there's a slight guilt element, to be fair. You know, we're all very honest with each other. Like in the band, we're always very open and honest with each other if there's ever anything else that we're doing. But the very nature of this show, the whole point of it is to have a secret. But the difference between this secret and other secrets is this is a fun secret. This is sort of like it's a trick. It's like almost like a prank, you know. It's a prank-like secret. And so I didn't mind so much because once you see the outcome, you realise it's all just a bit of fun. And it's obviously, if I told him, it would have ruined the surprise, you know? So it's the same thing as if I went on Twitter, you know, 6 weeks ago and said, oh, by the way, everybody, I'm Robo Bunny, it would have ruined the whole show for everyone. So, you know, that's kind of the way I thought about it for my family and friends. But my mum, if I ever forget, like through the years, to tell my mum, oh, we're on TV tonight, she doesn't be too happy with me. And so I was like, I have to tell my mum, because if she doesn't get to experience the week by week sort of excitement of it, she won't be too happy with me. So I told my mum after it was filmed, but before it went out to air, you know?
Yes, okay, so Mum was in on the secret. And there was one other person that figured out it was you, and that was your little girl, Layla.
Yeah, so, I mean, me and Layla, like I started off singing to her, God love her, every morning, you know, in the kitchen at breakfast or whatever. Then eventually she started kind of singing back to me, and now we kind of sing along with each other. It's really cute and it's lovely, but we sing along with each other every day in the kitchen. But she also clearly, like most kids, loves cartoons, and so we had been watching. Oh, there they are! Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there, and you too, by the way. There's Kaylin.
Thank you.
So where was I? I've lost myself now because I just see the picture of my family and I've got all soft.
No, we all do that. But just how
Yeah,
how
sorry.
she's...
So Layla loves cartoons, so she was looking at this show, and obviously all the in her head, right? They're all cartoons, you know, all these characters, and so you know, Robo Bunny, all of a sudden, she was just confused. She was like, "That sounds like..." She wasn't saying this obviously because she's too young, but she sort of, I could tell that she could recognize my voice, but she was looking at it like, "But that's a cartoon," like, so she just didn't understand what was going on. And finally, when the mask came off at the end, she was just like so full of glee, like she was just, you know, laughing the room down. And we actually had friends over, my best friend and his family, so we had 4 kids that were just, I mean, it was very fun to sit back and watch them all seeing me get unmasked, you know, in person, in real life.
Well, Mark, I get that she's a very lucky girl, having Daddy singing to her every day. Before we let you go, Mark, you are going to be back on the road with the band. Undoubtedly, little Layla will be there too. Looking forward to that again. Will Robo Bunny make an appearance?
Well, a few fans have said that. I mean, I think the beauty of the Robo Bunny character is that, you know, it was kind of a character that came into my life, and who knows if it'll be in my life again at some point, you know, never say never. But there is sort of a, you know, kind of, we're going to leave it there and go back to sort of the band. The beauty of the whole thing was that, you know, the band just came off a big world tour, and then I got to do Robo Bunny, and now we're going back on another world tour. So it just was something that I'd done for myself for a bit of fun in between the world tours, you know, with Westlife. But yeah, we can't wait to get back on tour. All the Westlife fans, a lot of them were guessing me from like day one on the show. And I do thank them all for all their support through the show, because I was watching them on social media and everything. So, and thanks to everybody for such kind feedback, really. You know, I was nervous about doing the bunny voice and just kind of putting it out there a bit. In terms of, you know, it's quite a daring move to do the 2 voices and everything.
Of course it was. But Mark, you were just brilliant.
I got a lot of support.
It was fantastic. You were great up there. I will be seeing you when you're out on tour for about the 15th time, I think it is, I've seen Westlife. So we will catch up again soon.
Great to see you. Lovely to talk to you.
Thanks so much, Mark. See you soon.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Thank you. Still to come, we've the doctor who says we can add years